Greetings and salutations. This your boy D.Boom for LLE.Ascension, aka LLE Astrology, aka LLE Tarot. We back. Finally made it to season 4. Yeah, man. I figure season 4 would be like bells and whistles and fireworks and me unleashing my new prototype product for y'all and shit like that. Like I say, still got some growing to do. Like I say, I ain't really gonna turn up on y'all till I hit 5K. Hopefully that happens. Hopefully that happens. You know what I'm saying? I've already postponed 2 years. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind postponing another 2. Like I say, one thing I learned about doing this as long as I have and as uh, authentic as I have, you know what I'm saying? I do shit on my own time. You feel what I'm saying? Like season 4, 4 years. 4 years. Like, look back at my first video. Okay, and look to now, man. It's and my numbers might not be going up, my subscribers might not be going up, but hey, that purpose, that message that I'm kicking 3 motherfucking years old, hey, it's just spreading, hitting the ears and eyelids of the world, Joe. Like in 3 years, I've done a lot. I've set a lot of people free. I feel like Morpheus. Set a lot of people free. As far as this fuck ass little spiritual community, you see the influx of Christian psychics since I've been around. You see how people talking about God more, purpose more, path more. You know what I mean? You see a lot of these divine, women who was proclaiming to be feminine, they masculines now, stepping into their true energy. You know what I mean? It's a lot of men who was claiming to be masculines who stepped into their femininity, just like myself. This community got way more colorful people. A lot of people showing their face. It ain't just titties and hands no more. Videos are going long. We got like 50, 60-minute videos now. Like I say, before I came here, motherfuckers was not on that. Videos was quick. Everybody was it was just very tasteless. Not saying I changed the game, but I stirred shit up a bit. Took a few L's in the process. But at the end of the day, man, brought so many people home to God. That's all I ever cared about. I got so many people in a purpose. That's all I ever cared about. I got so many people to find and be and reunite with their twins. And that shit is priceless. We ain't gonna talk about how many millionaires I created in 3 over years. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just a lot. I can't complain. I never thought when I woke up January 2nd, 2018, God just told me to get up and do a video for y'all. And y'all caught on. So thank y'all for even allowing me to still be here. Like I say, I don't give a fuck about the subs. I don't give a fuck about the numbers. They're manipulated anyway. You'll find that out if you really just check me out from day 1 to day now. See the growth. Like I say, I went from starting just this being my ministry to, man, me being in ministry in general. Your path, your purpose will take you places you don't know you don't know you're gonna be. I made myself the best person I can be doing this channel. I made my twin the best person he can be during this channel. He's the happiest and healthiest I've ever seen him. Growth. I am not the man my twin met when he first seen me. And because of this, it helped change me in ways that he couldn't change me. So, 4 minutes in, let's begin. Season 4, love all y'all. Love all y'all, man. Especially my core people. People that's been around since day 1. So y'all, to me, y'all the real MVP. Well, let's get the spread out. Let's get busy. So, this will be divine feminine situation first, and then we're gonna do the masculine second. So, overall energy, first card in this message, which is fairly important. Not very, but very important. You got the 4 wands. This is home. This is Zion. This is the 4th and 5th dimension. This is where we come from. This is our home. Earth is a temporary space and time. This is just a hotel we call home for the moment. You know, it's our home away from home. What's at home? God is at home. Your divine is at home. And what I mean by twins being at home, home is where the heart is. Home is where the hate is also, where some of the greatest become greater. But at the end of the day, this is the real world. In the real world, you live forever. Love is infinite. You don't die. God is supreme. People who on path, people who on purpose, they reside here. Even people who ain't on path and people who ain't on purpose still reside here, because here is where, like I say, it's home. Like, even your technical crib, this could be your house. You know what I mean? So you put your keys through the door, you home. It's where your sanctuary is. It's where you feel the most safe. Why you think when catastrophes happen, where you think first people gonna be running? Where God at? Churches, you know what I mean? Any place where God at. Synagogues, temples. You know what I mean? Any place with people. Because like I say, where three gathered in my name, I am there. Or two or three, don't quote me. It's been a while. It's like, it's about being home. Everything coming on home, everything making sense. I just take it as twin flame union, reunion, and recognition, feminine. That's just destined for you coming into this year. I'm talking to some, not all, obviously. If it doesn't resonate, it ain't like you ain't worked hard enough or you ain't earned it. Don't trip. Just keep going. Bottom line, we got God. Before I pick out this bottom line, clarify this bottom line, let me clarify this overall line. It's got the 4 wands in it. So clarifying this twin flame union, reunion, and recognition, we got 8 of Pentacles. That's life. Shoes on your feet, clothes on your back, comfortable bed for you to sleep on. Your home is in your life. Your twin flame union, reunion, and recognition is in your life. God is in your life also. You know, this twin flame union, reunion, and recognition that you're going to go into had to be in your life. This reunion has to happen. This union has to happen. This whole you going back and forth trying to find this is your twin or not. This is you finally getting that verification. This is finally you getting into reunion. This is finally things hitting home for you in life. If it ain't none of that, then just really analyze what's in your home and what's in your life. Feminine. 4 of Wands. That's home. 8 of Pentacles. That's your life. What's a pentacle? It's a person, place, or a thing. Something you can taste, touch, see, feel, and hear. 4 of Wands. Things you're doing. Things you've done. Not what you finna do because you ain't did it yet. So when I say reunion, reunion, and recognition is going to happen in their wands, that means it's happened already. Message. Bottom line, we got God. The source, the creator of all things. Without him or her, because he could be a she could be a he, you know how we rock it, nothing is possible. God is the reason for the season. God is within us. God ain't in the world. God is in us in the world. But God is also in the plants. He's also in the animals. He's also in the seas. He's also in the sky. God is everywhere. In things. Say that shit 2 times. God is everywhere. In things. You can look left and right. You can look do a 360. Just turn around. And you'll see the state of the world. God ain't in this world. He's void of this world. Given, the fall of man, which wasn't Adam and Eve and shit, because that was a crock shit too. Eve, in fact, saved humanity. You should read up and figure out why. Eve saved humanity. It wasn't the downfall of man with the whole Adam and Eve shit. Nah, the downfall of man came when, like I say, Lucifer just had a perverse thought in his mind one day. And Satan exploited it. The perverted thought he had was, what if God isn't perfect? Which is a crock of shit. That's God. He's the absolute. Everything is perfect. Even when it's bad, it's good. Because it's absolute. So, he just had a thought in his head. Like, what if this is a crock of shit? What if God made a mistake? What if God ain't even real? What if? They could get the questioning divine shit. That's all Lucifer was. He wasn't no light bearer like the light that saved us from darkness bullshit that y'all be getting off on this community and shit. Nah. He was the first dumbass. The first dummy. The first dummy. It's like, how are you going to question God? How are you going to question the source? How are you going to question the creator? You only question God if you don't know who God is. Like, period. That's why you got to get to know God. So you can get to know yourself. So you can get to know somebody like yourself. So you can get to know somebody else. God is absolute. He don't make no mistakes. As soon as you put a perverse thought in your head, like God ain't fair, or God don't make mistakes, or God ain't blessing you, or helping you, or don't love you, or whatever, it's all mental. What's a sword? That's thoughts, decisions, mentality, ideology, thoughts and decisions. It's a mental thing. Just like Lucifer had that perverse ass that was mental, questioning God like that. He's in the heavens. It ain't like he was on earth questioning God or a third dimension questioning God. This nigga was in Zion questioning God, doubting God. Of course, the man had the faith that he had. Some more smoke on God. Why he even out here in this particular message? You dig what I'm saying? Got the King of Cups, man. Highest form of emotion you can be on. It's just the emotion to say fuck it. Emotion to say fuck it. It ain't about the kingdom. Who cares? It ain't about path. It ain't about purpose. It ain't about God. Who cares? You? You? What's more important than God? Tell me. Is there anything more important than the man upstairs? Is there anything more important than what the man upstairs brings? I'm telling you, path, purpose, shit, everlasting life, man, divine love, man, like power, strength, authority, dominion, all this shit comes from God, which comes from you. You are God. Oh, we have a source, we have a creator, but you, me, we're all gods too. For you ancestor loving ass. Oh, anyway, yeah, God is in control. I don't know who else controlling your world. I don't know who else pulling your strings. I don't know who else gave you your power. I don't know who else sent you your twin. I don't know who else running shit around here. And it's ordered. Once you recognize who the head to get in charge is, everything else will make sense. So I'll be tripping over people that don't get how life works, don't get how love works, what understanding truly is, or even try to get a crack at God. God is not that hard to understand. You'll know if you knew him. Kicking this thing off, feminine, you got the Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles, this is a bridge. It's going from point A to point C. This is you, this is somebody in the position you need to be in. This is you doing whatever you got to do, either with this person or without this person, for you to get to the other side. This is you and a prospective lover, you and a prospective friend. You know, you or whatever you want in life, you go get it. But you can't just, I don't know, snap your fingers and click your heels and end up here. It's something that has to happen at segment B for you to get to segment C from segment A. Point blank, period. More smoke on this bridge and why it's here. Whew. We got the divine masculine. Your divine masculine. Neo from the Matrix. This is you. This is your masculine. This is y'all doing some shit. What is your masculine the king of? Wands. He's the king of action. Told you. Head, shoulders, knees, toes. Head, that's sword. That's where your thoughts are. Decisions and stuff like that. Cups, that's feelings and emotions. All feelings and emotions are just indicators of where you're going mentally. Wands, that's knees. Actions. You got to put in actions to what? Toes, to manifest things. Pentacles. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes. Who dominates the head and the shoulders? Feminine. Who dominates the knees and toes? Masculine. In order for you to build a bridge that you need to build with your masculine, you need to get on the masculine's page. Or what the masculine does. What is the masculine the king of? Knees and toes. Actions and manifestations. It's going to be through a set of actions or something you manifest that's going to bring you and your masculine together. Not something you feel or something you think. What you think and feel ain't really, I would say, applicable because pentacles, wands, knees, toes. However it is you're going to use to try to build this bridge with your masculine and get closer with your masculine, or maybe your masculine is going to opt to do something to get you involved. It's going to be through wands and pentacles. Below this Three of Pentacles and this divine masculine, king of wands is clarifying it. We got the divine feminine. Feminine, this is you in your conscious role. This is you in your mystery madness. You see how you taking a back seat mentally to your masculine to figure out how to create this bridge? That's exactly what you need to do. He's the king for a reason. Like I say, you got God, this dude, and you got you. God would be Morpheus. He would be Neo. That means you're Trinity. You're part of the Holy Trinity, feminine. It don't matter that you're not the king of this situation, of the whole dynamic here, but you're a part of the Trinity. You and your masculine share a place with God, a position with God. Once again, this is Morpheus, King, Guy. This is Divine Masculine, King, Guy, Neo. Trinity was always around niggas. Who was Trinity surrounded with by the most? Morpheus and Neo. And before Neo even came in the picture, Trinity had a relationship with Morpheus. Feminine, you had a relationship with God. You had to have a connection with God. Because how else would you know yourself or knew you was even a feminine to begin with? Being able to even see and identify your own divine masculine when your divine masculine crosses your path. The masculine plays a good role in your life, but God plays a more important role in your life. That's just something you're going to come to grips with and understand, thus making the kingdom the only thing you should be focused on right now. Clarifying this masculine is the Two of Cups. It's the Lover's card. It's two people coming together as one. You know, two people getting to know each other. Like I say, you finna get to know your masculine on a whole nother level through actions. Because like I say, it ain't gonna matter about the cups. This is true love. You know what I mean? This is an unbreakable bond. This is the love that you have for your divine masculine. The love is there. It's unbreakable. It's unbreakable. But at the end of the day, like I say, you can feel as much love as you possibly can for your masculine. But you still got wands to do, feminine. Shit you gotta do. Or shit you done. Or shit you doing. But what you gotta do really don't matter until it's done. So it's gonna matter a lot with your actions and behavior more so than your feelings. It's like I've been saying last week coming to this reading. I told you, going in, here we are, 221, season 4. The most important thing for this year is gonna be your 8 of Wands adding up. 8 of Wands is communication. Communication is 80% nonverbal. That means 20% of the time you talking, 80% of the time you doing. But what you saying and what you doing gotta line up. These are your words, these are your actions, and shit's gotta be like this. Your words and your actions being aligned like this is worth far more than what you have, what your status is, what you think you bring it to the table. It ain't about pentacles. It ain't about cups, what you feel. It ain't about thoughts, what you think, it's what you know. It ain't about thoughts, what you think, it's what you know. It's all about the actions. Why you even think the masculine even became the king, because the actions are the most important part of this whole demo. What is 3 of Wands? That's path, that's purpose. It's a wand. Twin flame union, reunion, and recognition. That's important. It's a wand. 4 of Wands. 2 of Wands, that's survival. You need that. Wands. Ace of Wands, that's awareness. It's a wand. Wands are more important than anything. Who's the most powerful person in this whole demonstration? The Queen. Chess. Yeah, the king is the king, but the Queen is really king shit. You're the most powerful person on the chessboard. And it's because of what you do. Wands that make you viable. Not your title. See, what makes the king important in the chess game is his title. He's just the king. You would want to pick the king because of the limited amount of moves he makes. You'll rather be a rook over a king. But a queen can move all across the board. For a reason. For a reason. Feminine, you in regards to yourself personally, you got the 6 of Pentacles. 6 of Pentacles is homeostasis. Five of Pentacles is the dark night of the soul. Six of Pentacles is homeostasis. Meaning, we all go through the dark night of the soul, which is going without something. That's all Five of Pentacles is. It's failure. 50%. It's F. 60%. It's failure too, I mean, but it ain't really failure. But it ain't really passing though. It's just homeostasis. It's gonna get you by. Five of Pentacles is being homeless. Six of Pentacles is at least having somewhere to stay for the night. And some food. And some clothes. At least to get you to the next day for you to start again. Five of Pentacles. This is you just broke your leg. You just happen to be a professional soccer player. Six of Pentacles is just you getting out of the hospital. You still gotta heal. You still gotta rehab. You still got work to do. You getting out the hospital was just the beginning. But it's a baby step, and you always gotta appreciate the baby step. So, feminine, you come into a situation with yourself, just appreciating your baby steps. Because at the end of the day, clarifying the Six of Pentacles, which is a person, place, or thing, something you can taste, touch, see, feel, and hear. We got the Knight of Pentacles. This is grooming. So this is being groomed by somebody or somebody being groomed by you. If you was just in the Five of Pentacles, which is you had nothing. This is going without something. And you had a Six of Pentacles, that means somebody helped you out. Or somebody was in position to kick some knowledge, kick some game. It's like you started and somebody throw you some fish. That just puts you from a Five of Pentacles to a Six of Pentacles. You eating a fish. But what this person is doing is teaching you how to fish. Thus, you will never go hungry again. It's not the blessing you ate today. It's a blessing you were able to be great today. So like I said, instead of a person giving you some money, a person giving you a job says a lot more. Instead of a person helping you out your situation, a person teaching you how to stay out the situation you keep being in is the best thing you can get. Fuck getting food from a person handing you seeds or teaching you how to grow food, how to build things, how to do something that's going to sustain you in the long run. That's what grooming is all about. And there's three types of grooming: good grooming, bad grooming, ugly grooming. Good grooming, as you being groomed to be the best person you can be, or you grooming somebody else to be the best person that they can be. Ugly grooming, that's somebody grooming themselves, like grooming you or grooming somebody else for somebody else's agenda. So it's like you got a plan, but somebody else got a plan that involves your plan, and it's a part of their plan to have you on plan, and you don't even know what the plan is. Thus, when shit hit the fan, their plan prevails and your plan doesn't, because you was just basically getting groomed for their demonstration under the guise that they were grooming you for your situation. You know what I mean? Just ugly. You got people who ain't got your best interest at heart who will get ugly. We got bad. Bad grooming, that's being groomed for somebody else. Fuck getting groomed for somebody's agenda, for somebody's program. You getting groomed for somebody. That's bad. I don't groom my wife. My wife, in fact, grooms me. I don't groom my wife. My wife, in fact, grooms me. You understand what I'm saying? I don't groom my kids. My kids, in fact, groom me. It's the shorties that make me want to be the best man that I have to be. I ain't got no kids. It's my wife that's going to make me be the best man that I can be. I ain't got no wife. You know what I mean? But you see where I'm going with this shit. It's other factors that make you better. That's the grooming part of it. You're being the best person you can be for your children. Thus, your children are grooming you. Not for their agenda, which would be bad. Not for them. I mean, ugly. And not for them, which would be bad. It's a good thing. This whole grooming system is, you're just going to have to accept how grooming works. What I mean by that is, if you need help, get it. I'm a Leo, very prideful, especially when it comes to asking for help. Especially when I need it. Many times where I fuck myself up not asking for help. Thinking it's embarrassing, thinking that, man, here they is gonna watch me asking. Like, I didn't want to be in a situation to begin with. Now here I am, like, this shit sucks. And many times I sat and let my life get more fucked up to the edge and be because I didn't ask for help, because I didn't want to ask because pride and ego, which is relevant and prevalent up in a Leo like myself. July 26th, holla at your boy, you know what I'm saying? But look, it's the grooming part. Somebody wants to help, thus I need to let them help me. They wouldn't be helping me if I didn't need it. At least the person that's trying to groom me in a good way. But before I even had this dark night of the soul, Five of Pentacles, I had grooming from my twin, from my mother, from others who tried to prevent me from even getting in a situation I got myself in the first place. There's always grooming going on. Just make sure it's good and get it from good people. That's guard yourself personally, feminine. In your mystery madness, we got the Eight of Swords. This is a self-imposed prison, false ideology, long-standing belief that needs to be eradicated, false sense of security, false sense of entitlement, false sense of environment. It's a prison, a mental prison. Since it's a mental prison, only you're in the mental prison. And since it's a mental prison, only you can get yourself out this mental prison because it's mental. These are also having walls up against your heart to keep your heart from getting broke, or gates up against your mind to keep you from mentally going through the inevitable. Whatever it is, you need to free yourself like Fantasia. Clarifying this Eight of Swords, we got the Three of Cups. This is distractions. You know, this is distractions. So, all the Three of Cups is just three things. It could be the people. This is you. You're like Earth. These are like moons. People who revolve around you, like your children, like your family, like your mate, like your staff, whomever. This can be. Number two is like, this is you. This is the love of your life. The Lover's card. Two of Cups. This is you and the lover's your life. And the people that come with your lover. This is your lover's child. That ain't yours, but they both revolve around you. This is your lover's mother, who fucking hates you. But we're all gonna have to coexist here, you know what I'm saying? This is like third parties. And that's what the third part of this card is. It's just a third party. Somebody in the way. Somebody that don't need to be here, that's all up in here, that feels entitled to be in the picture. It's like when Jay-Z and motherfucking Alicia Keys was on stage rapping New York and Lil Mama popped up like that's where she needed to be and shit. Like, nah, she's just third party. She's just extra motherfucker over here. Like, you can tell by the way Jay and Alicia was looking that was a Three of Cup moment. That you don't want to be in. Lil Mama honestly was in a self-imposed prison to get the fuck out the crowd, to walk up on stage. And I think it was her outfit. I think it was her outfit and the way her hair was looking at the time that made them be repulsive. Like, cause if Lil Mama was on fleek, I think they would have like appreciated what was happening, but they didn't. Like if Patti LaBelle walked up and did that, but Patti from Philly though. You know, Beyonce could have did it because she from Houston, Texas, bro. Like, you know, I think Lil Mama just felt that since she was from New York, that was cool. But that was in fact the Eight of Swords, a false sense of entitlement. She felt entitled to be on stage with Jay and Alicia on their set like that. Hell no. This is a false sense of environment. You not knowing where you at. She obviously didn't know where she was at. Trying to come between Hove and Miss Keys and shit. Like, it's like I said, it's a self-imposed prison. You wanna know what a self-imposed prison look like? It's Lil Mama walking on stage with Jay-Z and Alicia Keys. Because even to this day, she still get talked about because of that. She didn't know. She know now. You in a self-imposed prison, free yourself when you get Lil Mama down here. Because her career ain't never recovered after that. Anyway, as far as a masculine role feminine, we got the Four of Swords. Four of Swords is too much rest and relaxation. It could be a vacation coming up, or a vacation you want to take. This is just making your mind idle. And what's an idle mind? That's the devil's workshop. So thus, idle mind is just a devil's doorway. Right now, feminine, it's like this is your this is like you consciously want to break. You consciously want to like put your brain on pause. Consciously, that's what it looks like. That you want to just chill. I mean, you obviously got a lot of work to do. You obviously got a few things you're going without Five of Pentacles. But it's like giving your pinnacle percentage, this ain't a time to kind of be in la la land. Five of Pentacles, that's the dark night of the soul. That's being asked out. That shit hitting the fan. That's a position that you didn't want to be in or something that you didn't want to see happen. This is like, I don't know, you set off to the casino to gamble and make some money. Five of Pentacles is you not winning a dime and you losing all the money you try to gamble with. It's like, man, it's idle mind. Like, I don't know what I was thinking. The money I spent on this machine, I could have just took and probably went to the basketball park and played some one-on-one games to get money as it was going this route, putting my money in the machine and not getting nothing back. It's like all you left with is your thoughts. It's the feeling you get when you spent all your money at the casino and you just there. So I'm gonna just put this in relation to the masculine, since it's in the masculine role. Feminine. A lot of y'all kind of gambled on y'all masculine and basically ended up broke sitting in front of the slot machine. Left with your thoughts. An energy we all go through all the time. But even though it feels like a Five of Pentacles, it ain't really it. Like, it's not really a Five of Pentacles. I mean, it's an actual Five of Pentacles situation. But you could be going through everything. Like, you could lose everything. You could be going through hell and high water. But it's how you feel that's going to dictate a lot of shit. Like, when you physically have nothing, then cups and swords become important. It's like you're a slave. You have no place to go. You have nothing. You're in shackles and shit. Freedom is stripped away from you. Family stripped away from you. Your identity stripped away from you. Now, it's like with nothing, the most important thing you're going to have is your mind and your feelings. Because it's your passion, it's your emotion, this is how you really feel inside that's going to dictate your future as of ours of what you physically going through. You can have nothing and feel like a king. You can have nothing and feel rich. The whole world could be going like down the toilet around you and you can still be happy. All that shit are cups. These feelings that you have in spite of. When you start to lose things, when it seems like everything is bottlenecking or shit crashes and burns, you got want to be in your head. Going into the Six of Pentacles, which we all go through. So I'm saying I should say this, feminine. When it comes to masculine energy, it's like you bet on your masculine, your divine masculine, and like I say, you lost. If you lost, that's cool. Just try again. Pick your ass up and try again. This ain't the time to be, like I said, trying something, failing, and then being mad about the failure part of it as if you can't win when you can't. Going to 221, you're going to have to get real. Can't blame nobody for what you're doing, period. Even if it ain't your fault, it's your fault. Even if it ain't your fault, it's your fault. It's called accountability. It's like someone came and, I don't know, stole a car, did something to where it's like it caused the whole domino effect of tragedy in your life. Yeah, that thing happened to kind of spur this domino effect, but what was going to happen was going to happen anyway. That's why you got to have security or things in place so when things like this happen, it don't be as catastrophic as it just was. Can't blame another person who might even, in fact, be the reason of your downfall. But you got to have your life secure enough or your pinnacle stacked enough. That's why Eight of Pentacles is a life. That's why Eight of Pentacles is 80%. That's why this is having a life. 80%. So just in case something gets taken from you, You're still at a 7 of Pentacles, which is 70%, which is still a good standing. You got a plan for the worst, but expect the best. But have things in place so when the worst shit happens, you at least have a plan. That's what security is about. So when the worst shit happens, you got a plan. You know your health bad. You know you somewhere working or at a place to where your life is in danger a lot. Better get you some life insurance. You understand what I'm saying? Probably might be the best thing that you need to get. You need insurance. You need assurance. And this is shit that you give yourself. Like all you got is one pentacle and somebody take that. And it's like, I have nothing. You should have had 2 pentacles. For a time like this, you should have had 2 pentacles. Even if you just got 3, that's the start. Because why take 1 or take 2, you still got something. Even when you have nothing, you have everything. But it's best to, like I said, just be prepared. So, feminines, y'all banked on a masculine. It didn't happen the way y'all would like it to happen, but it's still a lesson to be learned here. Once you figure out what that is, it's going to have a lot to do with your own security system that you got in place for you, just in case some things for you don't happen. Mystery madness to all that. We got the Queen of Swords. This is being 10 toes the fuck down in what mental direction you want to go in. Like, you got to be 10 toes the fuck down in what mental direction you want to go in. Not pussyfoot on what direction you want to go in. Not be unsure what direction you want to go in. Like, this is Lucy Liu from Kill Bill, Joe. She was very serious. I would be scared of her if I ever came across her, in real life. Because, you know what I mean? Like I said, she's a Chinese American woman that runs the Japanese syndicate. Like, you got to be a bad person. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to be a gangster to even be in a position like that. Being a woman, being not of the race of people you running. Like, yeah, that just shows that she ain't scared to kill nobody. She ain't scared to turn up. And that's a person I don't like. That's a person I'm kind of scared of. Or live wires, people that don't care. It's like Old Dog and Menace to Society. In the beginning of the movie, when he talks about Low Dog, and that's Low Dog. That's the menace. That's the true menace to society. Cause he young, he black, and he don't give a fuck. I'm not saying them the worst, but that's pretty dangerous. It's already hard being black. It's already hard being young. It's already hard caring for the world, caring for people, caring for shit. But you young black and don't give a fuck. You will menace to society for real. And that's the motherfucker you don't want to run across. The person who don't care, the person with no emotion. It's like you got Rick from Walking Dead and you got Negan. Rick a cold-blooded motherfucker, but Negan? Evil. Evil. Because he doesn't care. Because he took the rules out the box. Because there is no diplomacy. There is no Mr. Nice Guy over there. You meet nice people, appreciate them. Nice men, appreciate them. Nice people, older people, nice children. Appreciate the nice people. Because the world ain't got too many of them. Everybody want to be fake dignified. Everybody want to fake status. Everybody want to have a facade or some type of angle coming at people. The average person ain't really themselves. I told you, there's 28% divines in the world. 70% karmic. I mean, only 20% get it. 20% know themselves. 70% of the world don't know. They don't get themselves. They followers. They do what everybody else tell them to do. They do what they think is best. They don't know too much. And what you think is what you know. That's going to be the difference between you being somebody or somebody else. Future final role, feminine. Going to the future, you got the sauce. 6 of Cups. This is the sauce card. You know? So, everybody got sauce. Everybody got steez. Everybody got style. Everybody got essence. Everybody is somebody. We're all God's children. Whoop-de-doo. You know, we got to be more than what we are. Got to be more than our name, more than our gender, more than our race, more than our place in our family. Got to be more than a mother, more than a brother, more than just a dad, more than just a friend. We got to be more. Seven of Cups. That's all Seven of Cups is about. Being all that in a bag of chips. Six of Cups is all that. We're all that. We're all that. But not everybody is all that in a bag of chips. Not everybody is an individual. Not everybody get it. Not everybody on their business. Not everybody on purpose. Not everybody on path. Not everybody are on it. For the ones that's on it, stay on it. For the ones that's trying to figure this out, you almost there. Fucking with me, coming up off this channel, you almost there, trust me. Clarifying the sauce, which everybody has. You get the Four of Pentacles. It's just some shit you're gonna have to let go when it comes to this saucy shit. Like I say, Six of Cups, that's just being like everybody else. That's cool, but it's gonna get to the point where you're gonna have to let this being like everybody else go. Where you have to let this I want to be accepted by everybody shit go. Part of you being an individual is being an individual. Be yourself. Being yourself might, I don't know, step on the toes of other people. It might ruffle a few other people's feathers, but who gives a fuck? You through and through. The average person ain't nobody. The average person don't know who they are. The average person ain't got a voice. The average person ain't got nuts. The average person ain't got it. You got it. So don't have it and feel sorry for having it and somebody else don't have it. If you crying because, I don't know, you're doing good, but your best friend isn't, and you wish your best friend had your life or something going on in your best friend's life for them to have the life you have, like, no. They gotta work just like you grinding. Who the fuck is crying over you? 9 times out of 10, did nobody help you excel? Did nobody help you find the secrets of the earth? Did nobody help you find your purpose? Did nobody really do that? You had to find out. You went through hell and high water just to figure shit out. Did nobody give you no rubric or no blue book on how to figure stuff out? You had to figure it out yourself. That's part of the process. Everybody else is gonna have to go through the same shit. God, I'll tell you, created everybody the same way. And we all go through the same progression and the same evolution. It's meant for us to evolve. It's meant for us to attain knowledge that was ours by divine right. Only difference between a divine and a karmic is the divine put some actions in to become a divine. Karmics ain't put no actions in whatsoever. And it shows. Told you, we show the work over here. I don't do this to just give you insight of what's going on for the week. I'm just giving you shit for you to know what it is so you can use it for your own demo. So you can understand this stuff fully so it can make sense for you in the long run. Final card is message. We got the Nine of Pentacles. This is lining your life up. This is an A. It's a 90%. It's a good position. It's having a life, Eight of Pentacles, and more. But more importantly, it's having your life lined up. Eight of Pentacles, that's having a life. That's 80%. It's like a garden having a life. But just like a garden, it's all over the fucking place. You're going to have to start tilling your garden. You're going to have to start harvesting. You're going to have to start lining shit up. So your life ain't a mess. You got a Nine of Pentacles, your life ain't a mess. It's lined up. Going into the future in your mystery madness, you lining something up. Consciously in your life. And what is that? Seems like you're going to go to the future subconsciously, not even consciously, subconsciously with a plan. Seven of Swords, that's truth. That's results. That's darkness coming to the light. That's a cat coming out the bag. That's you keeping it 100 with somebody keeping it 100 with you, or you keeping it 100 with your motherfuckers. Stuff are starting to line up. You're intentionally lined up your life for something. Truth is, Seven of Swords. What's the truth here? Truth is, you got the Eight of Cups here. This is the Pay the Bill card. Truth is, you're going to have to pay the bill going into the future. What I mean by that is this. Pinnacle-wise, your life is lined up. Some type of truth, some type of cat came out the bag. Something that you didn't know, you know now. And from what's came out the bag, from what's been like acknowledged, from what you've uncovered, you see in times 8 how important it is to pay the bill right now. Pay the bill is the Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups is a 2-part card. First part is the whole Patti LaBelle part as far as integrity, right? Patti LaBelle, she's a diva. She's got the best integrity as a diva than any diva I've seen in the business since she's been around. Look at all the divas from Vanity Six, you know what I mean, to like Phyllis Hyman, Joe, to like Rihanna and Beyonce and shit. Like with these divas, it's always drama. It's always some shit going on in their life or what they doing. Whether they like Foxy Brown and Naomi Campbell just knocking bitches in the head for fucking up nails and little goofy shit like, you know what I mean? Like when it comes to divas, Patti LaBelle to me is the queen diva. Because her integrity ain't never in question. Her professionalism ain't never fucked up. She's always looked at in a nice highlight. In my personal opinion, because she keep it that way. You know, she keeps it that way. So clarifying that is the other side of the coin. That's enterprise. That's what Patti Bell doing with her patty pies. You know how much money she make yearly? Patty pies just off Walmart alone. Just off Walmart alone. We ain't talking about the other places that sell it. She getting that stupid Google money, nigga, hand over fist. It's results. You know, from lining your life up, a secret is gonna come out, or some results is gonna happen that's gonna result in you capitalizing on it by enterprising. Going to the future, subconsciously you're gonna do something and don't even know you're doing it. For example, it's like when I met my twin. The whole approach that I took with my twin was like the approach I took to my twin flame recognition was like a master and apprentice, a king and a knight, a father and a son. My twin, you know, he's a guy and shit. I'm a feminine, he's the masculine. Like, you know, I always came to my twin soaking up game. Like from the gate, when we first had a conversation and shit, like from that, where was the first moment I seen him to where this whole recognition thing started. But from the time I seen him, I started subconsciously doing something. I started making mental notes. Then I went from mental notes to physical notes. The day I have with my twin, and the feelings that I had just being around him and shit, I'll write them down. Like, what does this mean? Not like no diary. Details. Man, I felt like this today, man. My heart felt like this. My mind felt like this. Like I've never felt like this before. Why am I feeling like this? I wrote that shit down like 3 times one time. Why do I feel this way about this guy? I don't know this guy. I don't know what the fuck's going on with me. We even have any feelings for this dude like this. Like, what the fuck is going on? Why do I feel this way? Why do I feel this way? And from that little booklet that I had to just noting how my feelings was, I started going online to see what makes you feel like this. Then I came up on the twin flame lingo, the twin flame phenomenon. And upon that, I started seeing, like I say, 1111, angel numbers. From angel numbers, I got into tarot. I was always into astrology. I was in astrology as a kid. Always been on astrology. But once I hit tarot, once I seen tarot, once tarot got like introduced to me, cards, people who do card tarot, that's why I ended up with my own card system quickly because cards make more sense. It's less cards and it's more condensed and it just makes more sense. The picture of the cards and stuff like that. You know, everything made sense. It started from me just being aware of my surroundings. Starting to catch things I guess nobody else was seeing. I was seeing them though. Just making a note of it and trying to figure out what it was. I told you, feminine. Final message here is we do the work. Come to your twin flame demonstration. You need to be on this shit from the gate. You need to be on it. You don't just exist in your twin flame situation. You don't let this stuff happen here. I told you, you're the expedition leader. You're Trinity. If I was y'all, I would take control or take the reins of this twin flame situation. Not thinking for your masculine. That's a dumb move. Not thinking you the more superior, you smarter than your masculine. Your masculine ain't gonna get it, or you writing him off, or you just talking shit about how he a novice and you a pro at this. Like that'll be messing you up too. like I said, it's serious. It's like me at job interviews. Every job interview I always had, I've always impressed the people that was interviewing me for me taking notes on their ass. Like, what are you taking? Are you taking notes? Like, yeah. I got a couple questions I want to ask. I'll ask after the interview, but I gotta, whatever you said is important. I'm just writing it down to show you that I'm paying attention. If I'm talking to a motherfucker and then they pull out a pen and pad and writing down everything I say, to me, that's a motherfucker that's focused. That's a motherfucker that's organized. That's a person that's serious. We show the work here. So all I'm teaching you how to do is how to do the work so you can do the work yourself. Anybody can look in their book and write the answer on the board. You're gonna have to do the work. So you learn how to do the work, everything.
I'm sorry, I meant to not.
Yeah, that's cool. Once you,
I just had to use it. I had to get this noise out of there and
okay.
turn it down. I didn't mean to, huh?
Nah, that's cool.
They told us to use this one to go to the restroom.
I'm just recording something for YouTube, you know what I'm saying? So, damn, what's that saying?
Damn. Yeah. Yeah, I just wanted to step in and turn it down.
Just if you can step in that hole real quick. I'm recording something online, so I got all this, your voice, all that. Hopefully, people don't know you. But it's cool. Final word. I forgot what I was saying, man. This is why I told them to stay out the office. I'll holler at y'all on the next reading. Deuces.